What, how many of the folks here have actually gone to Simcom website and seen what we do? Okay. Well, so you kind of know what we do. So I'm not going to take up the time describing what Simcom does. I do
I
want
will.
You can go ahead and just
Go for it, Bassam.
I can tell you where the company is, and that might be interesting to you. Tell you a little bit about how we actually came about to where we are. Bassam and I have sort of a long history of being at Microsoft, 12 and a half years each, started back in 1995. So I think the way I describe it is, it became Groundhog Day. So every day was the same. We had stopped learning and growing. Fairly successful, but it was just no new experiences, and so it was time to kind of move on. That caused us to basically leave and start Simcom. Initially, we left. We had a completely different idea, and like with any other startup in the area, you would know, you start off with something and it sort of morphs into what it actually becomes. That's so we started off. We were thinking of sort of this idea of hassle-free PC service, and then we found out that backup was the biggest problem, and that data storage online was too expensive for most people, and that sort of led to why wouldn't we go create a storage system that was essentially aggregating storage across the internet, and that became our passion, and that's sort of we think of our business as we want to build the largest storage network on the planet. And that's sort of the vision we are after, and do so by actually sort of this idea of decentralization. And so it's not all sitting in some big, large, multi-billion-dollar data center. It's actually harnessing storage capacity and bandwidth that people already have. So use the idea of internet and create that system organically, and thereby at a much lower cost model, and thereby providing a service that pretty much everybody needs, right? Even though we are focusing on small businesses, we all know that all our data, all our information is becoming digital, right? Everybody has now volumes of pictures to deal with, and while we all love Facebooks, and I don't think we're going to put all that data up in Facebook. So having storage systems that are cost effective, that everybody can use, is going to be critical, right, as more and more data happens. So that's sort of our mission. Right now, we're very focused on providing that same service to small businesses in a very kind of directed way, like any startup should do, very focused business model. But we think that over time, this will just be enormous storage system riding on top of the internet. You can already come and see that we have Bassam had created this map of where all our storage nodes are, and it's already all over the world. And it's wonderful to watch that happen. That's all I was going to say.
So the only thing I'll add is that we're innovating at a very fast pace, we're growing at a very fast pace, and if you know of anyone that's interested in joining us, we're definitely looking for people on all aspects. So please send people our way. We're definitely looking to grow.
What kind of technical background are you specifically?
So on the technical side, we're definitely looking for people that have more system level, skills. Built, worked with distributed systems, or deal with networking or that kind of stuff. We are building very, as Parag mentioned, very distributed system, very decentralized. A lot of distributed algorithms here. It's one of a kind. Nobody's done this before, and so it's very interesting from that perspective. And we're looking for people with those kind of skill sets. But we're also looking for people on the sales side. Maybe Tevin should.
Copy mid-mic.
Able to comfortably talk in a crowd to a lot of people.
Yeah, exactly.
Carl, you work for me.
Carl, I'll talk to you later. Keep going. So speaking from the sales and marketing point of view, we are currently expanding our sales and marketing team. We've actually hired two new salespeople, two channel sales managers. They didn't mention, two founders had mentioned that our entire sales model, go-to-market strategy, is indirect. We sell through a channel, which is kind of old school, of IT service providers. These are guys that serve small businesses. Our target market, small businesses. We get to small businesses through a distribution network that is sponsored by these IT service providers. small businesses of 50 people below typically outsource their IT to a local party, and
Charlie the IT.
Charlie the IT guy, that's our moniker. He's like a plumber, right? If you know, if you don't do
Or a
plumbing, you
tuner.
call a plumber,
It
right?
might be a tuner.
Joe the
I don't do
plumber?
plumbing, we call a plumber.
Joe the plumber.
If you're an IT, if you're an owner of a small business and you're not really comfortable, doing it yourself, you call the equivalent of a plumber, right? There's about 640,000 of these guys worldwide. So we're focused on that market. Right now, we are looking for sales operations specialists. It's a strategy where we're actually onboarding new partners, recruiting new partners, onboarding them, getting them through a trial experience. Hopefully that trial experience is successful, and then converting them to distributing our product, reselling our product. So it's a little bit administrative, a little bit technical, and very direct selling in terms of their approach. So if you know anyone who wants to do that, we have two job recs open right now. And I'm, Kevin at simform.com, so it's easy to remember. So I'd be delighted to talk to anyone if you know, friends or family that might be interested in a job like that. Send them our way. So I just want to say thanks to everyone coming who came, and there's plenty of food and
Yeah,
drinks.
feel free to hang out and enjoy yourselves.
Yeah, exactly. So,
And
any
you
questions?
already know where we work. So.
Anyone wants to come in and dance in the middle of the meeting? It's like walking in a circle.
You have to be a
That'd be cool.